Now the number 2 hitter, Jackie Robinson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One down. And next for L.A., Jackie Robinson. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Just a really...
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
2 outs. Missed inside with the curve. That clips a corner.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They tap the force out, and the inning is over. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. McLean. The throw to first.
Out.
They get the out on. And there's a foul ball. Rojas at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
And here it comes. Hitting the air out to center field. Friedel sizes this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. Diaz back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good take.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. 1 down. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Fought off foul. Abbott. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, Confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he'll reach second with one away.
Pitch was in and off the plate.
Hit in the air, center field. Friedel has a beat on it, brings it in, and that is that. Abbott back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's one away. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz. They get the force. They miss it. One down. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bunting for a hit. McLean. And save. He busted it down the line for that. Here goes the runner. Gets the bunt down the right side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Steer. Hauls it in, two away. And a bunt towards third. Tries the barehand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So two down. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air out to center. Lee on his way over. Got it. Nice grab. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Off balance throw in time. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. And we're at the top of the fifth. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee coming on. They got it for out number two. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. On the ground to short, Adames. Now one gone in the ninth. So two down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. And ball one. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman sizing this one up, and that is that. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is out of play. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. Jackie Robinson, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run at the plate. And now the count is even. On the ground, out to short. Adames to second. On the first, got him. And it's a double play to end it. So up next, Jackie Robinson. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Swing and the ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. The throw in. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Rap Dixon. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul.
He got time.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Charleston measures 5 feet 8 inches, batting second in today's lineup, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
That catches the corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bullet Rogan digging in now. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kyle Schwarber stands in here, takes ball one low. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, almost got him. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
George Brett, the next to hit, takes outside. Foul ball there. Holliday off of first with 2 away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez makes the play. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Number 6 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Mookie Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air right center field. Dixon hustling after it. Squeezes it. And
pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Luis Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Dalton rushing.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ball 1, no strikes. One out, bases empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Out there to center. Edman snags it on the run. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
At the belt and fires. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Rap Dixon. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes a nice running.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Andy Cooper. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Holiday hauls it in for the out. And now it's Max Muncy. Ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
That one the other way. And that's down. A base hit. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And now just a 2-run deficit. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And that, staying in the game on defense, Andy Pajes. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
This one is crushed, and it's going to go. Oscar Charleston with a no-doubt home run. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Bullet Rogan getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count. One ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Matt Holiday now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball could be 2. Rojas for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Rob Nen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
0-1.
Hernandez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas handles, throws to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 4-1. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bay Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second. Third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Edman makes the play, and there's one down. Rap Dixon digging in now. First pitch, not close.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Just missed.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Fires to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Charleston, and he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy.
Number 40.
And a foul ball. Snell, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman. And fouled off. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. One runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-0.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves.
Mookie on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, and he's safe. And Freddie takes the K. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Betts over at second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. All set for the start of the inning. Buck Leonard digging in now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
2-0.
That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0. Out to short. Rojas with the throw to first. One up, one down. Bullet Rogan will hit next.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Conforto pulls it down, and there's two gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, George Brett. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. That one pulled foul. That misses. Now 1-2.
Two the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2. Got him swinging. Back here in L.A. And here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Bell underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. And here is Michael Conforto. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And that one in the air center field. And Bell hauls it in for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Agustin Ramirez.
49. Blake Ryden.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Edman going back on it. Adios, pelota. He crushes that one to center field. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The other way. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Good eye right there.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw on to Freeman, and they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defense.
Tanner Scott comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Charleston takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Throw to second, save.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final. Here's the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell. This one's hammered, and you can forget it. Cool Papa Bell with a big-time home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And here is Rap Dixon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pajes makes the grab, 1 down. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Buck Leonard. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now here is Andy Pajes. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're
in there safely, and with nobody out, the tying run moves up to third. On the ground, Edwards tosses across the first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and a 2-1 ball game now. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch misses.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And the 0-1. Fastball is outside. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The changeup missing. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that's downstairs and outside. Fights it off. You'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In there. Got him looking. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Top of the second. Bullet Rogan digging in now.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
0-1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Rips that one to right. Bang! That should get the dugout going. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-2. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. High fly ball, right field. Pajes sizing this one up. One down. Kirby Yates gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Agustin Ramirez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. On the ground to third. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the grab.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Rube Foster.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. Here's Max Muncy.
Batting it, the designated hitter.
Oh, right to the backstop.
Muncy.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Here's Kike Hernandez. And he grounds one to the right side. On to Buck. 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Paz in the box now. Takes strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. The pitch. Line drive. And no one can get there. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all. 2 outs. Runner on first. Will Smith to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
And Bell makes the play. Now into the game. Number 6. He'll play second. Cool Papa Bell digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ryan.
And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there. Inside. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Oscar Charleston. His first at bat was a strikeout. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1
okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strike.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Leon Day. And that is out of play. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just misses with that one. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Freeman hits it in the air. Charleston going after it. He's got it, and that is that.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Evan Phillips.
Phillips.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here. Turkey
8.
Stearns.
Turkey.
And the pitch.
Stearns.
Leonard, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Bullet Rogan. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Throw on to Freeman, and Rogan is set down for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Late with the swing there.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Pajes under it. Brings it in. And that's the third. So coming into the game now on defense, new pitcher on now, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Freddie around third. Across is the winning run, and the Dodgers. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Cool Papa Bell. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it. One up, one down. Rap Dixon digging in now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but His trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Oscar Charleston getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. One down. Runner at first. Buck Leonard digging in now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
That's an out.
On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fortes gathers, throws to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Number 6 swings through it for strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And Dixon hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit. Infield shifted to the pull side. That one lifted to left. Dixon under this one. Brings it in. And that will end.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tanner Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Rogan stands at second with no outs. And the next pitch is way outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Conforto settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all, and they tack on to their lead.
Now
it's 3-0. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Evans.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Andy Cooper. Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. Max Muncy at the dish. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Pitch misses.
Ball one.
And it's 1-0. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia. Bell at the plate now as he chases after that one.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And now 1-2. Down the line. And that will drop foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now the number 2 hitter, Rap Dixon. That's the 3rd. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Digging in, Oscar Charleston. RBI single his last time up. Just missed. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Slider misses outside. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Leonard in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And it goes just foul. Charleston off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Struck him.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Leon Day.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Day goes 5 feet 9 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Michael Conforto swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Hernandez at the plate now, and that's inside. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out
Now
remaining.
batting, number 6.
Here's the second baseman. Fly to left his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
And that one is inside. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. 3-2 the final score. All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Cool Papa Bell. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the...
Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one misses up and in. Yeah, that's ball 2. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second. No outs. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he can't come up with it. Bell rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Big.
And now it's going to be Buck Leonard.
Alex Vesia.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good. It's 4-0. Bullet Rogan digging in now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Hernandez settles underneath it, corrals it, and there's 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Kyle Schwarber.
Up the middle, Rojas. Schwarber out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. George Brett now at the plate. And there's a ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the catch. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Leon Day.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Popped up. Leonard puts it away for the out. Now it's the second baseman. We're talking about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Mookie Betts in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Cut on and missed. And it's welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Evan Phillips.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Evan Phillips.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. This one in the air, right field. Conforto. And there's one down. And now Xavier Edwards. Swings through that one. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. A single and a run scored and a walk. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay in there safely.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there and just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
And it's fouled away. Bell on third with two out. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. 40. Really nice job.
The left-hander on now, Anthony Banda.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw. Safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
In the dirt. That one fouled off. Runner at second. 2 down. Time called. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Leonard will hit next. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Andy Cooper.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Will Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And ball 1. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out. So we're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luis Garcia.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Luis Garcia.
In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Very high with that one.
2 strikes.
And that is ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Punch that one down the line for extra bases, and that
swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Schwarber crosses the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead, and he's there with a double. 1 out, runner at second. Now here is Nick Fortes. Flied to right his first time. That one outside. Ball 1. Man at second. And another ball.
No
when
strike.
the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
To the right side. Slings to first in time. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the air, out towards right center. Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Rube Foster.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Miguel
Inside,
Rojas,
ball 1.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Charleston makes the catch. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Lined into right. And Charleston hauls it in for the out. So they're down to the final out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And delivers outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. Outside low. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
you